You know the line leaders in elementary school?
Was he a line leader?
We were line leaders together.
Oh my god.
And we would hold hands. We would hold hands down the hallway until our teacher turned around and we would hurry and snatch our hands back. Like we couldn't get caught or anything.
I didn't hold a hand until I was 15.
Get off my
and
level.
even then, terrified. Oh, this is way better.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
Get rid of this.
We'll deal with the arms later.
That's so pointless.
We'll be more professional later on in life, I guess.
This feels more professional.
Well,
we'll see how it turns out. You might need that. That might be part of it.
I wanted the knobby to be down rather than up.
The knobby.
The knobby. I don't know what to call it.
Did you have a knobby? My sister had a knobby.
A what?
Like that tablet. Make my bed. Brush my teeth. Did you ever see those commercials?
I have less than no clue what you're talking about.
There was like a children's tablet that came out in, I don't know, 2015? No. 12? 13?
Okay.
And it was just like a tablet for kids, and you like couldn't do anything on it because it was restricted in every way possible, and my sister had one. And you could take videos.
So much fun.
There was a few games. It was really boring. But they advertised it to, like, it was going to be like a smart iPad that would, like, get your kid through the day, got little, like, alarms, and, like, it didn't do anything.
Okay. I don't know what to say to that. Cool. Okay.
Knobby. It was called a knobby. The knobby.
Let's backtrack, though. How was your week? Get that arm out of my face. There we go.
Good, probably.
Probably, don't remember.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been so busy. I went to Ohio.
Same.
Nobody should ever go there.
Nope.
I had a wedding.
Period.
Don't
Same.
go.
Yeah.
I needed a t-shirt that says I survived Ohio.
It really is just a putrid state. It's just awful. How was the wedding? No.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, mine was great. Haha.
You had a wedding? You had a wedding?
We talked about this.
I forgot.
We were like, is it the same wedding? And then we dropped the
Oh,
names.
how was it?
It was great.
Good.
It was very small, very beautiful, very elegant. And I actually I saw a bunch of old high school friends or acquaintances, I guess. But it was actually really good to see them. Because it was the high school reunion was the same day.
Oh.
And so obviously couldn't go to that. Wouldn't go to that no matter what. But no, there was a bunch of people I went to high school with at the wedding because this was a high school friend of mine. And it was actually really, really nice.
So it was like a casual reunion.
Yeah.
I got a burp. I'm not going to do it in the microphone.
You're more polite than I am.
You would have burped right into it.
I would have gotten way up close and personal.
More than we already are.
But
we're like kissing these microphones.
Yeah. But no, we actually got like a class of 2014 reunion picture at the wedding. Not with like obviously the whole class.
That's cool.
There was like maybe 15 of us or something. Not even, maybe 10. It was very nice. And I told some of the guys that I would come down more often and we'd hang out more. So we'll see.
So you're going to be in Ohio more often then?
Well, this coming the holidays and everything, I'm going down for Thanksgiving and Christmas, which I only ever usually do one, but because the Pittsburgh Penguins game is the night before Thanksgiving, I was like, I'll come down for Thanksgiving if we go to the game. And then my mom always wants me there for Christmas as well, so I have to go down for that too.
Fun. You should take a train. It's a lot easier.
Can't do that because I need my car if I go visit friends or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Dude, coming back, this was like the busiest weekend of my entire life. Let me just, not that anybody cares, but I'm going to lay this out for you. Just like how mind-bogglingly busy.
Busy. Mind-boggling busy.
Yeah. So Friday morning, I work. I had 3 appointments Friday morning. I immediately left from work to go pick up my friend who was going down to the wedding with me. I pick her up from her house. We drive 4 hours down to Lebanon, Pennsylvania. My brother had his, from phase 1, he graduated to phase 2. And so we get there by the skin of our teeth kind of thing. And I didn't think we were going to make it because by the time Natalie got out of work, usually we wouldn't have made it because she doesn't get out until closer to 3, but she had like an early dismissal day or something like that, so we were able to book it down there.
My mom did as well.
Yeah. So we were able to book it down there. We just got there in time. And then we proceeded to have the most emotional 2 hours of my entire life. It was so draining. It was amazing. Don't get me wrong. Like, my brother is doing so good. To see the changes in him is absolutely nothing short of an absolute miracle. So it was absolutely wonderful, but emotions are stupid. It was exhausting. And then we turn around from there. Well, we go back to the hotel after we all grabbed dinner. So dinner was a whole thing because like my entire family, a bunch of my family was there. So it was a whole thing. We grabbed dinner. We go back to the hotel. I was, of course, sitting all day. So I didn't get my steps in. So I had to pace around my hotel room until I got my steps in.
You had to get your steps in?
I had to get my steps. I had to close my circle. I had to get my check mark. I couldn't not get my steps. So I'm pacing around.
You have a circle?
I have the circle thing. So I had to get my steps, pacing around, and I was like half asleep.
What's your number, 10,000?
No. The goal is 10,000, but my absolute no excuses bare minimum is 5,000.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So no excuses. Have to get that. So I'm like falling asleep as I'm walking around this hotel room. I finally crashed. My mom, she had another hotel room. My mom, my dad, and my nephew Lincoln, they were in another hotel room. And my mom stopped by mine as I'm like pacing back and forth, half asleep. And she's like, come visit us. And I'm like, no. So I finish my steps. I collapse into bed. I'm out like a light. I have to get up at freaking like 6:30. I kind of naturally wake up then anyway, but I had to get up to get ready for the day because that morning we had to grab breakfast real quick. And then AJ was taking us to this place. It was a thing. I don't know. He wanted me to see it. So I was planning on leaving right from the hotel, but he was like, no, you have to come see this. We'll hang out. Yeah. So we spent a little bit of time doing that. And it was this really cool place, like out in the middle of Pennsylvania. It was a beautiful trip out there. And this guy had made like a bunch of like little kind of like self-propelled amusement ride parks or amusement park rides. There we go. It was really cool, actually. There were like these 4 seats on this big wheel that, like a tether ball pole kind of thing, but it was that with a ring of seats, and then someone pushes the ring of seats and then it tightens and then you glide out. So it's like you're going real. That was really cool. And then there was another one, like at the fair, those like metal cages that you can get into. Well, they're super dangerous. They kind of put the kibosh on those kind of things at the fair, but he had some of those on like a big, and you like self-propel yourself in a big circle. I don't know. It was really cool. So we did a few of those and watched AJ do whatever. But then we finally left, and we had to book it another 4 hours back to St. Clairsville. So that was work and 4 hours of travel the day before. Now 4 hours of travel, hurry up and get ready, and then go to the wedding. And then we didn't get back to my parents' house until like 10 o'clock at night. I'm drained. So this is like literally from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. nonstop going.
Yeah.
And then the next morning had to get up again early for church, go to church, grab lunch, and then proceed to have a 6.5, what should have been a 6.5 hour drive home turned into like almost 9 hours because of traffic. There was something was going on and we were stuck in traffic for the long time. But the fun thing about it was I was driving myself out of my mind. So I'm trying to entertain myself, trying to keep good spirits and whatever. I'm having karaoke with myself. Natalie is dead to the world. She's not having me and my bull crap. But I'm in the front seat. I'm jamming away. I'm singing. I'm dancing like a lunatic. I got all the windows open because it's a gorgeous day out and everything. And I was like, no sense in being cooped up more than I have to. Good. So I've got all my windows down and I'm just having my own little party. Semi truck behind me, I think, saw me. He honked at me. He was laughing. I was like, that's awkward. Nobody pays attention to anyone else on the road.
You shouldn't be looking at other people singing. That's personal.
That is so personal.
Does it matter what side you're talking to?
Testing. No, it does not.
Huh.
Just don't go right to the top. Top doesn't work.
Like you just did.
Yeah.
Don't do what I'm doing right now.
Don't do that right now. That was a super long explanation for what I did this weekend, and I know nobody cares, but like it was just ridiculous. Literally for like 3 days straight, 6 a.m. till 11 p.m. non-stop.
Yikes.
It was rough.
I had a busy weekend with the wedding. We took the train to Ohio. The train left at 10 p.m. Friday night. We got to Ohio at like 4 in the morning. Slept. Got up. The wedding was 2.5 hours away from where we were.
Oh, dear Lord.
So we got up, had breakfast, left for the wedding, went to the wedding, left the wedding at 8, drove 2.5 hours back, went to bed, got up at 4 in the morning to get back on the train.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot. Too.
I'm tired.
I was almost burped up.
You can burp in the mic.
Oh,
that's
where's
your jam. That's your style.
my
Oh, you're
sparkling
fueling
water.
up a burp.
Yep. I'm gonna put this down for a second. This is the problem. Now I have to put this down, and
Where are you gonna put it?
I don't know.
It's right in her lap. I'm so tired. I haven't been able to sleep, and I'm a little bit loopy.
Womp womp.
You know what I realized? The opposite of womp womp is whoop-de-doo.
Womp womp. Whoop de doo. Yeah.
Like if someone's like, "Oh, I da da da," and you like don't care. Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Well,
It's like a womp womp. It's like,
Okay, but not opposite. Because womp womp is like that sucks.
well, womp
Whoop-de-doo
womp is like they thought that was really unfortunate for them, and I don't care, so I'm gonna go womp womp. And then whoop-de-doo is they thought it was really awesome for them, and I still don't care. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
But let's bring back whoop-de-doo. I think it needs to be used more often.
Yeah. I like that. I'm down for that. I
The
agree.
Menendez brothers have me acting like an absolute idiot. I cried on the train because I thought of them as babies.
Dude, they're in their 50s. What do you mean?
But they had pictures of them as toddlers. And then I just imagined if someone handed them to me as babies and I could just take them, and I would have. But I'm younger than them. I can't time travel either.
Aww.
But I got so sad thinking about it. I was like, why
You-
couldn't I just have them?
You sent me that recording of I think it was Eric, not
Mhm.
okay, Eric, talking about how he's part of the beautification project and he's so excited he just wants to touch a tree.
I can't. I'm gonna cry. I
Let him
can't.
touch trees.
Oh my god, then they're all over my TikTok. All I see is them. It's
Yeah.
literally every single scroll is a video of them.
Well, what made me really sad was I was on Facebook and I saw Netflix posted the clip or whatever of the documentary that's coming out or is out, whatever, and all the comments were so divisive. Some were just like, I can't believe people are fooled by them. They should be in jail. They like, and my thing is, where's the delineation between the people that you do believe that should be in prison and don't? Because I remember the one video of the guy saying that he killed a pedophile in prison and people were just like, yay, cheers for him.
Right.
Okay, so why are we upset
What's the
that
difference?
these abused kids killed their pedophile parents? Like, where's the line here? Because
Yep.
they actually did something to defend themselves, but they didn't go about it properly. They had the emotional maturity of an 8 and 10-year-old. What do you expect an 8 and a 10-year-old to do?
And have you seen that video of the psychologist they had like testify, and they were like, were they emotionally mature? No. Did they have the capacities to know of any way out other than what they did? No.
Yeah.
How are they in jail? Why are they in jail? It doesn't
It's
make
so
any
sad.
sense.
It's horrible. And that's the thing. I'm like, so many people are like, so I see some things, some of the comments said like, let them free. They've suffered enough. Let them free. And there are others like, you guys are idiots. They are where they should be. They're murderers and they deserve to rot. And I'm like, what? If this was like literally anyone else killing any other pedophile, you'd be cheering.
And you can just tell how remorseful they are.
Well, that I saw someone said there were so many instances during the trial that they were just like psychopathically straight-faced and not emotional about it. And I'm like, okay, do you expect them to weep the entire time? Like at some point you gotta,
Well, yeah, I saw that one guy
What do
say,
people
like,
expect?
if they were such great actors, like everybody wants to say, then why were they not acting that up?
Yeah.
Why
Like-
were they just stone cold for most of it? It's because they were, like, emotionally detaching themselves from it.
Yeah. I'm like, at the same, like they obviously were crying. I don't know. It just gets me. And the other thing that gets me is I don't know why. This is so irrelevant. I don't know why my brain refuses to pronounce. Oh, I'm messing it up again. Menendez properly.
Menendez.
Menendez.
There's another syllable.
Yeah, and it messes with my mind. And I owe Menendez, but it's Menendez.
Menendez.
I can't get that right.
I'm there. But I saw some lady say Menendi, talking about both of them.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's so stupid.
These are not cacti.
Right. You don't do that with last names.
Good lord. I don't know. But yeah, they're like my Roman Empire right now. Along
Dude,
with Sam freaking Cortland. I can't find a single day of peace thinking about Sam Cortland.
Who?
Anyway.
What?
Sam Cortland.
Who?
He is from
You do-
Assassin's Blade. I just want a moment of peace, please. He dead.
Oh?
Spoiler alert for a book that's like 14 years old.
Oh, he's not real.
He's not real. He's real in my heart.
Real.
He is real in my heart for sure. And I'm still not over Dorian freaking Havillard. I'm incapable of functioning properly when oh my god. Okay, moving on.
Where do you want to go?
Release the Menendez brothers.
Dude,
The Menendez brothers.
you said it wrong.
I did it wrong again.
Apparently they're supposed to like have like a, I don't know how this works, a retrial or something's being brought back up in November.
Well,
Eric
I
said.
think because they technically found more evidence with like letters or
Did you
something.
see that like poem or like short story that Lyle wrote?
No.
He'd written like, it's kind of like a poem when he was like 14 about a guy who killed like a child molester, and they put him on the stand and they're like guilty, and he's like, did you think about why he did it? Did you ask him? Like, he just like told the whole story basically when he was like 14.
Oh my gosh. I've got chills. This kills me.
You should read it. It's, yeah.
I don't, like I said, this weekend was already an emotional disaster enough. I don't think I can handle anymore. I work all this week other than Thursday, and Thursday was reserved for Kendra, so it's not like I can even just take my day to have a breakdown. I'm hanging out
Oh,
with
I
people.
forgot you schedule breakdowns.
Yeah. Well, I don't have time for them. I have to schedule them since I can't just find the time.
Mine have been at random. Every time I open TikTok and it's them, and I like cry instantly. Oh, it makes me so sad. It's so sad.
I haven't been on TikTok much other than like I open it every once in a while to make sure that you haven't sent me anything, and then I don't have
Oh,
time to
we
be
were talking
on
about
it.
what you sent me yesterday, but before we do that,
The sunbeams?
before we do
You're
that,
a sunbeam?
before we do that, I cried in the middle of the night because I opened TikTok and someone said that they had the opportunity to talk to Eric. Like a group of people got to call him, and he said that his favorite movie is Zootopia. And that freaking made me cry. And they were like, "Oh, I hope he gets out soon. He can see the second one in theaters." I'm like,
There's a second Zootopia?
"Yeah."
What?
I don't know. That's not the point, but
Oh my gosh. Please let them out, please. Okay, we really
doesn't that make you so sad?
we really need to
It
move
makes
on.
me so sad. Ugh, it's terrible.
Oh my.
They're so stunted.
Yeah. I don't know.
Man.
The recording of him just like talking about his day in prison and everything, and he just said with my brother Lyle, and I'm like,
When he
"You
said that,
poor
I was like,
babies."
but
I'm like,
I
I
feel
don't care
like
that you're 50. You're poor babies. Oh my
I
god.
know. It shocks me every time I realize how long it's been, because I had known about the case before it like blew up on TikTok, because I'm like into true crime stuff. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like one of those stories that I had heard of it.
Did you watch BuzzFeed Unsolved? Dude, there was like 9 seasons of it. You have to watch it. I binged that so hard. I'm probably gonna have to binge it all over again because it's
I need
so
something
good.
to binge. I'll do it.
It's on YouTube. It's BuzzFeed Unsolved. It's so good. I love those. Man, I miss them. Oh, speaking of YouTube though, I
Wait.
think I'm, what?
Okay, go.
No, I think I'm going to try and convince Kendra to go to see the movie. Drive 2 hours to
I
see
think
an
you
hour and
could
a half
convince
movie.
her.
I think so.
I don't know that you can convince me.
I didn't invite you.
You did.
I
last
retracted
week.
my invite actually.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't go.
I guess you can go if you want to. Not that you want to.
Wait,
But I
why
was
did
gonna
I
say-
say I? What
That
day
was cute.
of the week
That was
is
so cute.
it?
This
There was a
Thursday.
reason I couldn't do it.
I don't know. But if you want to, that's my free day. That's me and Kendra have plans to hang out and everything. If you want to grab
No, I'm
something
not
that-
invited.
No, you are invited if you want to hang. I texted my friend Madison. She hasn't answered me back. She hates me.
It's happening. You're getting rid of some of your friends because you have too many, and
Yeah.
I'm the first to go.
Goodbye. After all of this, you're stuck with me, actually. This is...
We've got a chair sitting in front of us with arms and arms and legs. That didn't come with it.
My hands are freezing.
Anyway, What was I going to say? Oh, I had known about the case, but I didn't realize how long ago it had happened. I thought it was recent when I had first learned about it. I don't know why, I just couldn't tell that it happened in the 90s.
Yeah.
When I watch the videos, I'm like, oh, this happened whenever.
Have you watched the...
I'm going to watch the full thing at some point.
Well, there's two things. There's like the monsters thing.
I'm not watching that.
I don't appreciate that they...
Are
they referring
really
to the
bad
parents
things.
as monsters?
No.
Or the brothers?
I'm hearing really bad things about it.
That it's like played up in different whatever.
Well, just from the clips I've seen, like, their personalities don't seem to match to me at all.
No. Okay.
I don't know. It's just very, like, Hollywoodified.
I
don't
haven't. I haven't seen enough to like determine.
I'll watch a
one way or the
documentary. No, I want to watch, like, the full, like, trials.
Oh yeah. I would if I had time. I just legitimately do not have time. I haven't even gotten to write any more in my book because I have not had a spare moment, and I haven't started a new book, so it's not like I'm, wasting my. I'm not even reading anything. I have no time to read or write. It's devastating, and I'm going out of my mind. Somebody please help me.
I feel it. I finished that Colleen Hoover book I had to read for class.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Ew. Is she not just a terrible writer?
She's a bad person, I feel like.
Period.
But no, her writing is really bad.
I can't really say anything about her. I don't know anything about her, but
Don't
her
read
writing
anything.
is just really poor. I'm putting this down again.
There's definitely no background noise. Like, it's so isolated.
Yeah. Can you hear that?
I don't think they can even hear you.
No? Okay. Well, I don't know.
Take your sip.
Take my
But yeah, I'm hearing really, really, really bad things about the monsters thing.
Okay.
You supposed to hold that part?
You can't hear it, but I am.
All right.
It's much more comfortable holding it down here, actually. Oh, it's okay.
No.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Wah,
Wah, wah.
wah.
Yeah, I don't think I don't have Wi-Fi. I don't have time to watch TV or anything. But if I watched anything, I'll probably just watch the documentary. I like
don't know.
documentaries.
I would. I feel like I know a lot about it already.
Sunbeams.
Oh my god.
Transition.
That was like the highest of Okay, to be compared to Light, the highest of compliment I've ever been complimented. I
So
was
for
like, looking at
context
the-
clues,
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
for the 5 minutes that I was spending scrolling through TikTok last night before going to bed, I was in bed at like 8:30. I was so tired. But then I was like, if I fall asleep right now, I'm going to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So let's like force myself to stay up a little longer. So I scrolled through TikTok and I saw this one that was just like, what type of light are you? And it was there was like moonlight and sunbeams and starlight and all these different other things.
Mhm.
And I texted Mary Grace and I was like, you are sunbeams.
And it made my whole life.
I'm so happy.
But it wouldn't have mattered what you said either way, just that you thought to send it to me.
So I think you're sunbeams. What of the ones did you think that you are personally? Like,
I don't know. What do you think you are? I think I know what I picked 2 for you.
well,
But I
I
want
know
your
what
thoughts.
I like. I know what I like most, but not the type of vibes that I give off, because those are two different things. I could give off totally different vibes than what I prefer.
Yeah.
So I like moonlight and starlight.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my 2 favorites of the lights, but I don't know what vibes I get off. So that's something you have to tell me.
For you, I thought you were either lanterns or candlelight.
Really?
But I couldn't-
let me bring
I couldn't
up.
pick.
Let me check it out real quick because I want to see.
But I think lanterns is my number one.
For
Because I
me.
saw candlelight as I was going through, and I was like, I think, and then I saw lantern. I was like, nah, I think that's it.
So you
They're kind of
think
similar.
I'm candlelight. Okay, I can dig that, especially like the candelabra there. I do like that. And then lantern. That's like straight up Tangled.
I think that's it. See, but I'm with you. I like moonlight a lot.
I am obsessed with moonlight. It's
I love
just
the moon.
my thing is my apartment complex has the lamps and everything. They're so free. They're like the light of 1,000 suns, and I cannot enjoy the starlight anymore because they're so bright. And then the moon tucks itself behind some of the trees because it's very, very a lot of trees out there, which I don't mind. But I do want to see I want to see the moon. I like the moon.
Did you ever give an update on those spooky sounds? I know you told me what they were, but did you say it on here?
I don't think we did. It wasn't aliens. It wasn't monsters. It wasn't a murder scene or anything, folks. The spooky sounds I was hearing.
We talked about it like two episodes
two
ago?
or three, something or other. It was the irrigation system. I freaked out enough because like the next day after I heard all those sounds, I was trying to take my evening walk and I couldn't do it because every little sound was spooking me and I'm looking around and rather than walking,
it was so creepy.
I'm just like shuffling around because I'm freaking out. So I texted my friend Lauren, whose dad is like the groundskeeper kind of thing. And I texted her, I told her what happened. And I was like, you guys, can you check the cameras? Cause I'm freaking myself out. I can't peacefully walk anymore. Like I need to know what this is. So they scrolled back through the cameras and they saw that it was the irrigation system that would like come up and like scrape against something and splash water places. It was awful. Did you put in the sound?
I'm going to.
Okay.
I haven't edited that
Okay,
episode
I
yet,
gotcha.
but I will.
Yeah. It's horrifying. I'm like, it was
It's out of a horror movie.
like, it was
It
just
sounds like
funny.
a metal bat dragging on the ground.
It does. It was just funny because all of the sounds I were hearing was perfectly playing out like a murder scene. And I was like, what are the odds that all of these different sounds are exactly the kind of thing that makes your mind go completely crazy? But no, it was just irrigation. So it was like,
It's so funny how I have like moments where I'm like, I want to die, and then
What?
I am like,
what?
and then I'm in a situation where I might, and I'm like, I don't want to die. Like, you know what I mean?
No, actually, that's not true. It's okay. Well, that got entirely too serious. I was just gonna say, I was like, I've never wanted to die. I just haven't wanted to be alive.
Okay. Yeah.
If I could just like opt out of being alive, that'd be great.
Right.
But I don't want to die.
But then you have like a haunting moment where something might kill you, and it's like the turntables.
I don't know. I don't know the last time I've had a near-death experience. Enough
near
so
death.
that I...
But like, have you ever been like you think someone's gonna like intrude in your house?
Oh, yeah.
In those moments, I'm like freaking out. I'm like, well, why do I care?
Yeah.
But I do.
Have you had a near-death
Survival.
experience?
Probably not. I was really sick in high school one time, and I guess it was a big deal. I had mono. My spleen almost exploded.
Cute.
I didn't think it was a big deal, but apparently it was a really big deal.
Yeah. My brother
I mean-
almost killed me.
Oh?
He doesn't think he did. He did, but he did. I was having a great time with it, though, because I have no sense of self-preservation. But when we went to the Hatfield and McCoy trails, I was riding on the four-wheeler. I was with my brother, and he did that thing where, you know, oh, we're stopped somewhere, we're talking to somebody, and then he takes off real quick before I was set. And, you know, we flip off. He's trying to, like, flip me off
flipped
the
off?
No, I didn't. I was able to keep myself together enough to hold on real quick. But he would do that over and over again. But the problem with that was these trails are cliff on one side and a sheer drop on the other. Like, I'm talking, you have like 3 feet of space. You have the width of your, what is it? You have the width of your quad, and then you have like a foot and a half and a foot and a half on either side. And it's a sheer drop or like a straight up rock face next to you. And he keeps doing that. I was laughing. I was having a good time and everything. But I was like, afterwards, I was like, oh, death. that was death.
My sister, I wouldn't call this a near death, but I think it is spooky. She was in the lake. She was in Oneida one time, and there was like a thunderstorm coming, and everybody's hair stood up as they were in the water.
Oh, no.
Isn't
Oh,
that
that's not
crazy?
good. That's
But
not
they got
good.
out when that happened.
That's, yeah.
Isn't that wild?
I've been stuck on, we went kayaking out on Cass Lake, and we kayaked all like halfway down the lake, but where our cars were parked and where to get out of the water and everything, we had to go against the wind, kayaking all the way back. The storm is rolling in. We're like, oh my God.
It's awful. Oh, that caught it. Look, there it is, flown by on the sound wave thing.
I even moved the mic from my face. That was bad. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm not really
they're
sorry.
So used to it. They're so used to it.
That is foul. Oh my god.
I'm
What
trying
did
to
I text you the other night? I texted you.
Oh my god, what your burp tasted like? She's giving me, guys, she gives me like a menu of what came out of her burp every few nights. Tonight it tasted like, what's the main course? It's like in freaking Willy Wonka when they give her the gum. It tastes like a 3-course meal. And she's like, oh, and now it's blueberry pie. That's your burps.
Oh my god, it was great. No, the funniest
There
part.
was like different elements. There was like a full, it wasn't like, oh, I burped and it tasted like, I don't know, soda. No, it tasted like appetizer, entree, dessert.
She's exaggerating. No, I drink my sparkling waters, and they're black raspberry sparkling waters.
I had one of those over the weekend.
So I had lasagna for dinner, and then I sit down. I'm like, after dinner, I sat down. I was like reading my book or whatever, and I had my sparkling water, and it made me burp. But the burp tasted like the sparkling water, which is black raspberry, and it tasted like my lasagna. But the funniest part about it was me burping and having it taste like the lasagna reminded me that I needed to put my leftovers away.
You got a weird mind, girl.
Oh my god, it's
I
so
mean,
gross.
however it works, but
Oh my
wow.
god.
okay.
Anyway,
Speaking of sparkling and burping and drinking, I was. What does bamboozled mean? Because I think I was bamboozled.
That you were tricked.
I was tricked. I was hoodwinked.
How so?
Last night I bought special. Okay, I love coconut flavor, or just coconuts, real. I was at Tops last night and they had a special edition coconut Dr. Pepper. Call me crazy. I was interested. Call me
That
crazy.
sounds disgusting.
Go ahead. It's okay. I was intrigued. I wanted to try it. It tastes like regular Dr. Pepper. I'm so mad. It tastes the same.
Do you still have it?
Yep. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. If
'Cause I'm
anything,
a Dr. Pepper fiend.
if
I love
anything, it just tastes like off-brand at most. But I wouldn't even. I
You
wouldn't even say
classify
so.
as
Pretend you don't know that this is supposed to be coconut. Let me know what you think.
Okay.
I gotta undo my IV over here.
Oh my god. Creamy coconut. I love Dr. Pepper, so
No, I do too, and I love
we're gonna
coconut. Coconut. I hope you're. I'm not sick or anything, but I did drink out of that. It's bad.
You are all sorts of wrong, dude. That
tastes
is
the
so
same.
coconutty. That is so coconutty.
Where's the nutty? I think then something's wrong
That's
with me.
straight up coconut, man. And the problem is, I'm not a huge fan of coconut. Woo! That's coconut.
I didn't get any.
Yep.
I didn't get anything.
There's coconut.
I even did a like a freaking wine tasting.
No, you are so wrong, dude. There is so much coconut in that.
I didn't get anything.
Actually,
I didn't get any. Are you kidding? I didn't even get an aftertaste of coconut.
no. Now
I
that
didn't
it's
even
kind of
burp
settling,
coconut.
I'm not a huge coconut fan, but something with the combination between that Dr. Pepper and coconut, it was
Have
quite.
it. I'm so mad.
That was okay. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, you were wrong, dude.
I didn't get any coconut.
You were wrong. There's so much coconut.
Then something's wrong with me,
Yeah,
or something's wrong in the universe.
that's an established fact. We
I tried it this morning again. I did a retrial and still nothing. Do you like it? You don't look like you like it when you're drinking it, but then you say you like it.
It's so weird. Okay, like I said, not a coconut fan. So when it hits all of a sudden, I'm like, whoa, coconut, don't like that. But then I'm like,
I didn't get
let
any.
it settle, and it's like, oh, okay, no, that's actually quite nice.
I didn't
quite
taste
nice.
it at all. It just tastes like a Dr. Pepper that's a little off.
The thing
Maybe.
about coconut though is it always makes me think of sunscreen. So I feel like I'm drinking sunscreen.
Why would you not want to drink sunscreen? Sunscreen.
I mean, I do on a regular basis, so it's just like I should be used to it.
I love the smell of sunscreen.
And no, that tastes like sunscreen smells. Yeah.
Ugh, man, I didn't taste it at all. Maybe I'm like
Womp womp.
I'm desensitized, but I'm not eating coconut on a reg by any means.
I don't know what to tell you, babe. Don't know what to tell you. You are.
I'm so mad.
SOL.
I was so mad last night. I cracked it open before I even left the checkout. I couldn't wait.
Yeah, I'm still getting the coconut.
What?
Yeah, there's a lot in that.
There's
Anyway.
not even real coconut in it. I read the freaking ingredients. There's not even coconut in it.
You're just on crack.
Maybe.
So I also really like lightning.
Oh, like as a light?
Yeah.
That wasn't an option, was it?
Yes, it most
It
certainly
was.
Yeah. And considering the fact that I just drove through a bunch of lightning the other night, trying to get home, you'd think I wouldn't like it. But I do, in fact, quite enjoy it.
I like, what's the word for lightning that just kind of stay, like, in the clouds? My sister,
Heat lightning?
yeah. I like that.
I like the streaks that make you question whether or not you're going to
That come down. People who are survivors of being struck by lightning, God bless, because, oh my God.
Yeah.
It gives you issues.
I kind of wanted to get struck by lightning because of the cool scars that it gives you.
I think that's not real, dude. It gives
Are you kidding?
it bruises your spine, but it doesn't give you like scars.
Yeah, some guy had like those branch mark scars and everything.
Those aren't scars, though. Those are like blood vessels, aren't they?
No.
But what's making a scar? Like
The
burns?
lightning burning through your body. What do you mean? So like the streak of lightning, these, I'm bringing it up. So those streaks and everything that look like blood vessels and veins and everything, basically it just imprints on your body. I am talking straight out of my butt right now. I don't actually know, but I think it's cool, and I would like to be imprinted by lightning.
Go ahead.
It
gives you lifelong issues, though. They have like support groups for people who are struck by lightning because they have just so many issues.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm surviving. I'm so glad people have survived, and I hope people recover.
I'm so
I'm
glad
not
you're
laughing
here.
at that, but like, just I don't know. But
right.
I wish that I was the type of personality that gave off the Northern Light vibes, but I'm not.
We all know that person.
We
They're
all
way
know
too good for us.
They are. I don't deserve to be friends with Northern Light people. I mumbled my way through that. Didn't you understand a word I just said?
I do it all the time. You're good.
What do you think Kendra is? You haven't seen Kendra in a little while.
I haven't seen her, and I don't know her as well as you do.
Yeah.
You know what, my friend? I always think of what you said to Tori when she said to you, like, I can't get a read on Mary Grace, and you were like, don't.
What?
Tori said to you, like, she likes me, but she, like, can't really get a read on me, and you were like, yeah, you won't be able to. You just gotta know that that's how she is, and you just gotta...
Yeah.
And it's so true, because my friend was like,
Yeah.
I can't really get a read on, like, how you act. Like, I can't get a read on you. I'm like, you just don't try.
Yeah.
It's just how I am. It doesn't mean anything.
It's the thing that, because if a stranger were to try to read you, they're reading what is coming across, but you'd have to know you personally to know what's like going on actually like inside a little bit more to know that those things aren't actually meshing
So what
together.
what do my actions give off?
Your actions give a big old F you. Like,
That's terrible.
I was about to drop a hard F bomb.
That makes me feel awful.
No, it's not so much like you hate people, but it's just like you're more concerned, like almost like you're in your own realm. Don't
That's
burst
true.
my bubble.
It is true.
It's like you give off like this perfect little bubble around yourself that it's just like if you get too close and you shatter your bubble, you're not gonna be happy with that. But that's not what's going on inside.
I am in a bubble of sorts, but people are welcome to stick their fingers in it. It won't pop. It won't pop. I promise you.
Oh my god.
Darn.
Okay.
I want to be more approachable, bro.
I wish I had a less approachable vibe. I'm getting approached by people left and right. Okay, so I was wearing this dress. I was really, really excited. The dress that I bought for the wedding I got it from Amazon, and
Do a picture?
I do.
I'd love to see it.
It's hard to tell because it's like a dark navy blue, and so it kind of blends all together.
Good one. Right in the mic.
Um,
Remind me not to use that one.
we gotta label them.
I'm going to taste your breakfast.
My breakfast was very good. You'd be lucky to taste my breakfast.
You'd be lucky to taste my breakfast. That's crazy.
It's very hard to tell.
Oh, I love the sleeves.
Well, the sleeve is actually like this connected cape in the back.
Wow.
The sleeves are technically connected in this like looped like chiffon cape.
That's sick.
And it was really cool. And then it was like more of like a fitted
I can hear you because you're holding
yes,
that.
I know, sorry. More of like a fitted bodice and everything, but I got it the day before I had to leave for the wedding. I I was kind of at my wit's end. I was like, if this doesn't work, I have to wear a stupid dress that I have from before, and I don't want to, blah, blah, blah. And it came. But the cool thing about it, not the cool thing, actually, it's exactly the opposite of cool, is the fact that it doesn't come in normal sizes. It's listed as a plus size dress, and I just had to get the smallest plus size and just hope for the best. It's still it's a little bit big, but it was not big enough for it to matter. And I really liked it. So if I lose any more, when I lose a little bit more weight, I'll probably, because I like this dress enough that I'm like, I'm going to go get it tailored or something.
Yeah.
Because if I can't find it like on the reg sizes and everything, I'm just going to have to get it tailored. But yeah, it came the day before. There was a point in me talking about this.
I love it.
What was the conversation before this? What led to this?
Burping on the microphone.
No. There was a point to this. Oh, that's right. Vibes and approachable and all that.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere that like me and Kendra have gone, everywhere I go, people, just strangers coming up and striking up a conversation with me, which I'm always very polite. I will always talk to people and everything. I just wish it wasn't happening because I always end up like putting my foot in my mouth and kind of thing. It was like, which I've done several times at the wedding, meeting up with old high school friends. I met up with this one and I was like, oh, Steven, do you remember me? He's like, of course I do. Danielle Denoble. I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't sure. It was like 10 years ago, And so we started to talk and everything. He's like, yeah, I just recently moved back and taken over my mom's place. I was like, well, where's your mom? Like, she passed. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And I'm like, when did that happen? And he was like, it was like 3 years ago. I was like, oh, then you're fine. That was truly a joke. That was a joke. But no, it was fine. It was, but I was like, my gosh, I'm like fine. So socially awkward and everything. I do end up like saying the stupid. Anyway, I keep getting off point. The point I'm trying to make about the dress and everything was I was standing in line to get a drink, and this woman, she is 3 sheets to the wind, man. She's, where'd you get your dress? It's so pretty. And I'm like, thanks, it's Amazon. She's like, oh my God, mine was from Amazon too. And I'm like, thanks. We didn't need to have a whole conversation about this. Right. You could have just said, nice dress. And then we could have left it at that. It was fine.
Right.
But yeah, I wish I was less approachable.
People have been approaching me a little bit, and it makes me really happy because I feel glad that people feel like they can trust me, or they feel comfortable coming up to me, because I feel like that's normally not the case. Like when people ask me questions, ask me for directions, I'm like, yay! Like they thought I was nice enough to ask.
Yeah,
it makes me happy.
That's cool.
I'd like to be more approachable. Let's switch a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. I think I broke this.
That's okay.
No, okay, it's fine. It tightened again.
Okay.
Well, I mentioned the fact that I made more friends. I don't know what to do with them. Like,
you have too many.
I have too many friends. It's so ridiculous. Well, the 2 friends that I met at the bookstore are more just like the online. We share books back and forth. So
who?
I didn't tell you about that?
No.
I most certainly did.
Bookstore.
Yeah. Me and Jill. My cousin Danny and his girlfriend Jill. We went to Barnes & Noble just to treat ourselves a little while back. And I was talking to Jill about like ACOTAR and like those series and whatever. And 2 girls had overheard our conversation and came up and started talking to me about it as well. And Jill was doing her own thing, so she kind of walked away. But I was talking to these 2 girls and we struck up a conversation. We're, given different book recommendations back and forth and whatever. I managed to get their Goodreads. So now I follow them on Goodreads. I can keep up on what they're reading and everything. But no, I'm like, we had a very nice conversation and everything for a good hot minute. And so yeah, I got two more friends there. But like I said, they're only on Goodreads. It's not like I'm gonna meet up with them.
You have too many friends.
I do. And then I made a friend at the concert. I talked about that.
I knew that.
Yeah. Talked about that one.
Wow.
I've got so many friends. It's ridiculous. I can't keep them all straight. You all gotta go. I'm done. I'm hermiting away. I'm done with society. I don't want to do this no more.
I don't blame you. I've been tailoring a lot of my stuff, and it's made my life a lot better.
What do you mean?
Because I'm like actually wearing the things I'm buying. Because I'll buy something and I'm like, oh, I love it, but it's like a little bit, I just fix it, and then I love it even more, and then I actually wear it.
Oh, that's nice.
It's been great. I fixed the dress I wore to the wedding over the weekend, It was like very like, you know, like when I say like piratey, like when I'm talking about like the big like square
Yes.
neckline.
Yes.
Well, I sit a little bit higher up, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. What?
My
Badonkadonks.
yeah. So I can only go so low with the square before things start to get dangerous, and and the sleeves were like puff sleeves, so there was like an elastic. There was this is elastic, the shoulder part. So if I'm dancing and I'm bouncing, I kind of am coming at a risk. So I just like tightened it up a little bit. Beautiful, so good.
Good
No
for
risk.
you. I wish I was handy. You know the little
I'm not.
the little gun thingy, the little stitch gun.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
I don't know.
I'm intrigued by it.
I am too.
I don't know how to sew like with a machine.
Nor do I.
Well, I do know how to do it. I'm not good. It's really fast.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I get anxious. And
Yeah.
It's like it's running away from me.
It goes just a little bit too fast for me.
Sorry.
Why are you selective about when you
I don't know.
pull away?
Well, the last one came up on me pretty quick. I wasn't
Alright.
able to pull away before that burp hit, but this one I saw coming.
But yeah, you can just do it by hand. You just freestyle it. Whatever.
All the freestyle stitches that I've done have looked like a massacre. Just absolute butcher.
You just gotta learn where to put them so you can't see them.
Yeah, no.
I used thread that
I-
wasn't even the same color as a dress.
I just give all my stuff to my mom. She's
Oh.
yeah, she does it. I hate pockets. I hate pockets in dresses. They're stupid and pointless.
Well, I
And
never
nothing.
actually use them.
Especially dresses that have a little bit of stretch to them, because if you put anything in your pocket, then you're just like dragging your saggy stuff
Yep.
down.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, we got to get rid of these pockets. Plus, they set them right on the widest part of your hips, and I don't want to deal with that. So I gave 2 of my dresses that had pockets to my mother, and I said, get rid of the pockets.
Oh,
And she got rid of the pockets.
wow.
It was very nice.
My grandma, like, has been a sewist, a seamstress her whole life. Like, when she was in 3rd grade, like, she had to take lessons, and that's just what she did her whole life. She goes to, like, Walmart or whatever, and she'll buy 2 of the same dress and use one to make pockets on the other one, on the original.
That is so
She
smart.
loves pockets, so she will just add pockets to anything.
I hate pockets.
She loves them, adds them, gotta have them.
Gross.
Depends on the fabric. Depends on what it is.
Yeah.
If it's like a dress, I'm not using the pocket. I'm happy that it's there because yay for women, but I'm not actually using it because
I think we just needed to stick with pockets in jeans, like actual usable chockets.
Oh,
Pockets and jeans. I think we needed to stick with that. Now we're adding pockets to everything, and I don't like it.
I think a fake pocket is so dumb.
Yeah. Okay,
Just make it real.
I just
Why?
took that earphone out of my ear. It sounds like a whole new world.
in a good way.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not used to it. No, oh, that's weird.
put it back in.
I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Oh, it's so weird.
I don't feel weird about hearing myself. I think it's because I did that one episode with my school, and we had to have like full on headphones and listen
Yeah.
back.
It's not weird listening to myself. It's just the difference between having something in my ear and hearing the feedback, and then not hearing any. Like,
I like to hear the feedback.
take it out just for a second.
I don't want to. I'm scared.
It's very weird now talking into a microphone, not hearing anything. It's very weird. And you are not.
What was that?
I'm getting a phone call.
It's not that different. It's just like a little bit different.
It's just like a little bit different. I don't know. It
we
weirds
feel further away.
that it. I want this person to leave.
Dang, 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 dang.
I don't know who you are.
Don't say the phone number.
It's like a 1-800 number.
No. Call this person.
I don't know. I'm getting a voicemail. Let's see. So iPhone now has that new feature for voicemail that like gives you a preview.
I
Like,
like
on
that.
I like it. Except, are they giving me one? It just says waiting. Hello, Mr. Noble.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
from Honda. Please. Oh, this better be good news.
Oh my god, I'm on the edge of my seat.
No, so yeah, I have to call them back eventually because now
Don't forget.
I think this is now when we're going to be scheduling the appointment for them to come get my car and therefore give me my check for $6,500.
Certified.
$6,500.
That's great.
I'll be debt free after that, baby.
Yay!
About stinking time.
Oh.
That was juicy. I don't know if that did the.
I
mic
don't think
pick it?
so.
I don't think the mic
I didn't
picked
hear
up.
it.
I just cracked my neck and it was awesome. Speaking of my neck, sitting in the car for that long, my neck was ready to snap.
My neck
so
is
freaking tense. I just got a massage yesterday, and I told her, like, shoulder blazing up, man. I just need my neck. It's just I'm hurt and I get tension headaches real bad and everything. I hate getting massages though. I hate it. It was much needed, not enjoyable. I hate being touched, no touchy. So I finally caved. And as a massage therapist, I should not ever be encouraging anybody to buy this nonsense, but TikTok got me. And I bought that.
Oh my
neck
god, you
massager.
did?
Yeah, the neck massager thing. Because I'm like, I need something while I'm in the car, especially if I'm like driving multiple times back down the next couple months. I need something because I'm like, the headaches, the migraines, and everything that I get are absolutely astronomical.
Did it come in the mail?
Not yet. I just ordered it last night.
I see that all the time, but I hear you're not supposed to use it too much or you'll like hurt yourself.
Oh yeah, you can like totally, you can like disintegrate your muscles.
Ah, that's so gross.
Yeah. No, you can definitely overwork your muscles, and I always tell my clients, I'm like, we like mushy muscles,
Mushy muscle.
but not to the point where they start to like disintegrate.
Man.
Like you can overwork yourself a little bit too much.
Wow.
But no, I just need something like while I'm in the car, before and after trips and everything, or if I'm like reading my book at an awkward angle. You would use that. I can't do these migraines anymore.
You need those freaking glasses that like you are looking straight but the glasses are looking down.
Yeah, those look so freaking stupid.
Yeah, but you'll be alone for like crocheting or like reading.
I haven't crocheted anything in a really long time. Speaking of crocheting, though, I need to find something to hand make because we do our white elephant. My mom throws like a Christmas party, and now we're doing white elephant gifts, but they're supposed to be handmade.
Man.
So I've got a stack of crocheted like dish rags. Maybe I'll just
That's a good gift.
maybe I'll just do that. They're already done. I don't have time. I do not have time or creativity or skill to make
I know
anything.
Christmas is gonna creep right up, and I'm not ready. Your birthday's creeping up too.
Oh, I don't do nothing with that though.
Yeah, but I want
Actually,
to
that's not
something.
true. No, don't do that. I don't like stuff. I don't like stuff.
There's nothing that you
I
want.
like no. If I want something, I usually just buy myself because I am in fact an adult who
I
has
know
money
that.
and buys myself stuff. I did send a bunch of a list of things that my mom was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And she always gets me stuff.
I remember she was questioning every single thing you said.
Yes. Yeah, I sent her a text message of all the things that
Why
I was
do you want
interested.
that? What is that
She's
for?
like, "What does that do?" And my mom asked me, "What is the shopping cart for?"
I know.
And I'm like, "To go shopping."
It's like one of those foldable.
Collapsible.
Portable.
Yeah. I really like it, especially when you're
No, I
going
think
to
it's
Aldi.
adorable. Yeah.
Maybe you don't have a quarter. Nope. That's okay. I have my collapsible shopping cart. Oh, I don't want to deal with the bags because New York got rid of all the bags and everything. I don't need bags. I just pick up the crate. It's perfect. I want it. And she was like, "Well, what are you going to use that for?" I'm like, "I don't know, Mom. I don't know. I have no clue. We're just going to get it and we're going to see where it takes me. I don't know."
Just have fun with it.
No
Push
idea.
it down a hill.
You know what? Actually, I think she asked me that because I do use one of those double-decker shopping carts as
Yes.
all my vinyl records.
Which is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm so cool.
You're really cool. You've got very tall energy.
I had to I have to get rid of some of my vinyls though, some of the ones I'm not super gung-ho about because my shopping cart is full. I don't have any space. I have like another crate of ones that are either duplicates or ones that I'm not interested. I have to kind of purge my collection. So if anybody wants some vinyls,
I think I'm in the market for a new record player.
I am not giving you my record player.
I
that's
am
for
not
sure.
asking for it.
Okay. I grabbed my phone to check my work schedule and I forgot to look at it.
Yeah, I got my record player when I was 17. It's old, but it worked great. And then it kind of, I think it's like a issue with the belt or something, but it like plays like just a little fast.
I actually had the same. I think mine played just a little slow, and I had to get the belt tightened. I took
Yeah.
it down to a place in Jamesville. They did a pretty good job.
Yeah, but how much do you pay for that?
I want to say I paid like $100 or something.
Because I bought the record player for probably 10. So I don't know. I got it secondhand.
I got my secondhand for like 400. I mean, it was the whole setup. I had 2 speakers, the receiver, and the record player, I got my whole setup and everything. It was like 400.
Mine was not that much.
Is yours like
It was
one
a
of those
maximum of
compact-
$50. No, it's huge. It's like a big thing with a thing that
big
opens,
thing.
and it's got 2 speakers that are like that big.
We are not a visual podcast.
They're like I don't know numbers. At least 2 or 3 feet tall.
You got that for $50?
I don't remember how much I paid for it.
Let me tell you something. Whoever you bought that from, you screwed them. What the heck?
I don't even know that I paid for it, I think, unless my dad bought it for me. It wasn't expensive, and he gave me an album for free. Heart.
What was your first album in your collection?
Heart.
Oh, was it? That was your
He gave it to me.
Art?
Heart.
Heart. Oh, Heart. Okay. I was like, I don't know who Art is.
Heart.
Heart.
That was the first one. He gave it to me for
Which
free.
album? Which Heart album?
The like I forget. The one with the mushrooms on it. It's got Magic Man on it.
Okay.
Is that the name of the album? I forget.
Mine was Let It Be by the Beatles.
Good one.
Yeah. My friend gave it to me. It had the original artwork in it. So, I mean, like, that record is probably worth a pretty penny. I'll never get rid of it, though. There is one scratch in it, though. The line, Mother Mary comes to me. Let it be. Okay. Mother Mary, Mother Mary, Mother Mary.
The remix.
So I remember I had to bang on the table that
Man.
it sits on, or like I have to blow on the arm.
Oh, I
The
need a new
needle.
record player. I miss being in high school. I would lay on my bedroom floor because my record player was like, I had like a little dresser, like a side table dresser thing. My record player was on that, but I had the speakers on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I would lay on the floor and I'd put one on either side of my head and just be a high schooler.
Be an
And
emo
in the
high school.
fields. It was so dumb, but it was so fun.
No, I remember those days. I remember listening to Bon Jovi's album "Slippery When Wet." Some of the slower and sad songs on there. I would like be laying on my floor, same thing, just crying over my high school boyfriend. Not my high school boy. It was my middle school boyfriend. Yeah.
Oh, the one with the summer situation.
What?
Didn't you guys like you started dating and then like summer happened, you like weren't sure if you were still dating or not? Is that the same one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Crying over that?
The last day of 5th grade, he asked me out. It was this whole thing. He asked me out,
That's the way to do it, I think.
and I said yes. And then we didn't talk a single time during the summer.
Because how would you? Because you were in middle school.
We were in 5th grade. First day of sixth. They plugged my ear. First day of 6th grade, he comes up to me. Are we still dating? I'm like, yeah, of course.
What a great way what a great way to fast track the first 3 months.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, we've been together for 3 months. Wow.
Yeah.
Haven't seen each other at all.
We didn't fight a single time.
Didn't no fights. Not on and off.
It was great.
Wow. And you cried?
What?
You said you cried because of him.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because then we broke up and we got back together and we broke up again. And it was one of those things that he was just kind of always on. He was just always like a friend and just always like on it. We couldn't figure it out ever. And then he moved away. And then it was the same thing. We were trying to like keep in contact with each other. And he texted me one time. He was like, you know, what, can we go out? And I finally caved. And I was like, yeah, we can try long distance. He's like, okay, great. Can we hold off though? There's a girl up here I want to date. I'm like,
Why did he say anything?
I know. And I was like, okay, well, never mind.
Had to keep you wrapped.
We're done.
just in
And that
case.
that was officially, we were done after that. And I was like emo crying on the floor. Yeah.
Aww.
I'm so over it. Actually, that's not true. Because even though we said that we were done, he came back to town to visit one time and we got together. And I had like a little bonfire thing, but nobody showed up. because all my friends suck. And only when my cousin Tiffany was there with me when he and
Tiffers.
another one of his friends came over, and as we were hanging out, we were having a good time, whatever. And as he was leaving, he was giving me a hug, and he wasn't letting go because I could tell that he wanted the hug to turn into like a kiss.
Ah!
And I wouldn't do it. I did not turn my face toward him. I kept like making excuses to talk to my cousin
Oh my
while
God.
I'm still hugging him to like keep my face turned away. And then he finally just like, okay. And then he gave me a kiss on the cheek, and then he finally left. And I was like,
I hate boys. Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't know.
Oh man, that's so gross. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm cringing. I hate boys.
Yeah. He's doing good though.
Good.
He's doing real good.
Happy.
I've seen on Facebook. I think he's like a professional 5-star chef or something on these days. I don't even know. But he's doing good.
Good.
Shout out to him.
Wow, that sounds way too similar to this freaking Colleen Hoover book I just read, where her first love when she was, well, they were in high school, but they were separated and he became a chef. Really, really successful chef, and then they end up back together. I'm just kidding. That's funny though. The first time I was ever asked out, I was in 5th grade. Man. And it was like a piece of paper. Will you be my girlfriend? Yes.
Check yes or
no.
no.
This boy who I had like never even talked to. Actually, no. That wasn't the first time. That was the second time he asked me out. The first time he asked me out, we had indoor recess.
Mm-hmm.
And
Romantic.
yes. I don't know why he asked me out. I never even talked to him. He was a twin brother of a girl who I was good friends with. And like kind of all the girls, so it was indoor recess. We had 2 classrooms for the class. It was one class. The girls were kind of in one classroom and the boys were kind of in the other classroom for indoor recess. We just kind of separated ourselves naturally. Well, someone had like communicated between the rooms that I needed to go to the boys' room. And he was sat, and I was like, why? He was sat in one of those like chairs that's like a ring and it's like made of rubber bands or like whatever.
What the
You know
heck?
what I mean? You know those chairs from like that time where like it's like a ring and it's like stretchy bands woven? He's sitting in that, and all the boys are like around him. And they're like kind of patting his shoulders and they're like hyping him up.
This is like Godfather nonsense. Like,
I walk in and he's sitting there with everybody around him and they're all like, do it. And he's like, fine, will you go out with me? And
like so aggressive?
I ran out back to the girls' room and I was like, hey, so he just asked me out. And they're like, oh, what did you say? And I was like, I ran. So then I had to go back and I was like, no, sorry. But I like wasn't even like, I wasn't even looking at boys yet. I was like so young. I'd never even thought of it.
See, I had a boyfriend in 1st grade. I had a boyfriend
Oh my
in
God.
2nd grade. I had 2 boyfriends in 3rd grade. I had a rotation of boyfriends in the 4th grade. I had a couple.
God.
I had 1 through 5th grade, and then, like I said, I went out with this one guy, or I agreed to go out with this kid the last day of 5th grade.
Man.
No, actually, so one of the guys that I saw at the wedding was my 5th grade boyfriend for 2 days. He asked me out. We didn't do anything because we're in 5th grade, obviously.
What do you even do?
You don't do anything. You just have the verbal established fact that you guys are quote unquote dating. And so he asked me out and I said yes. And like 2 days later, one of his friends came up to me on the playground. He's like, Zach's breaking up with you. And I'm like, okay, if he wants to do that, he can do it himself. And he came up to me. He's like, I'm
True.
breaking up with you. I'm like, okay. And I walked away.
Oh, period.
That was it.
Slave.
I just wanted him to do it himself. So I was like, okay, whatever. I don't care.
Man.
It was 2 days.
So you're telling me that you've had more boyfriends than I have?
I have.
And you're asexual.
Yeah. I've had way more boyfriends than you. I had
Oh my God.
I had a couple of them like at the same time. Like, I was a little player.
Whoa.
There was I'm gonna drop their names. I wonder if they even remember
First,
it.
last?
No, just their first names. But Abby and Jared, they were kind of the back and forth in elementary school. I wonder if they ever remember that. Jared had his last name was similar enough to me where we were always next to each other in the locker, like all through high school and everything.
That's how you make friends. Is
Yeah.
whoever's next to you.
And he was always nice and everything, but it wasn't. I don't even know if he remembers the fact that we were like boyfriend girlfriend when we were in
That's
elementary
so
school.
funny.
But then my second grade boyfriend, we dated the entire year. He got me a pair of really pretty purple earrings, as well as his mother's engagement ring.
Yes, I knew this.
Yes, you knew that. Yeah, he got me his mother's engagement ring. We had to give it back.
Wow.
I was really unfortunate because they ended up getting divorced, but whatever.
Oh my god.
So yeah, got that. And then my third grade boyfriend, he got me a pair of really pretty cross earrings.
Girl.
Those were nice. Dated him for a lot, and I remember him. You know the line leaders in elementary school.
Was he a line leader?
We were line leaders together,
Oh my god.
and we would hold hands. We would hold hands down the hallway until our teacher turned around, and we would hurry
Oh my
and snatch our hands
God.
back. Like we couldn't get caught or anything.
I didn't
by the
hold a
teacher.
hand until I was 15.
Get off my
And
level.
even then, terrified.
I got
So
all my,
scared.
I got all my dating and all my
Oh my
adventures out of the
God.
way in elementary school.
Oh my god. Like your mom would like know that you were like dating somebody and
Yeah.
that was fine?
Yeah. Again, we're in elementary school. You're not doing anything. You just see each
But
other
still,
at school.
I don't think my parents would have like been okay with
We
it.
didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything outside of school. It was just like when you were in school, you know that was my boyfriend. That's my girlfriend. You
Oh
just,
my God.
it's just established. Yeah.
Oh my god. I think if I held hands with a boy at that age,
No, my
I don't
second grade
know.
boyfriend
I'd
though,
be
I never
grossed
actually broke
out.
up with him. We never broke up with each other.
you're still together.
We are technically still together. We never actually ended things. Just the end of the year came around, and obviously you have to go your separate ways.
Things fizzled.
Over the summer, I saw him at the skating rink. I went up, I'm talking to him, and another girl comes up and she's like, "Oh, are you guys together?" And he's just like, "No." And I'm like, "Come again? When did that happen?" Like, okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, we never really broke up. He just kind of decided the fact that we weren't together anymore. Like,
You guys are separated,
no, we're separated, yeah.
but you're still
You know.
legally
We'll
bound.
work it out someday.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Man.
Yeah, I had a lot going on. I was super popular. And then I actually got to middle school and got that awkward age that I was awful, and then that stopped. That stopped
I've
for
always been
sure.
awkward, so I'm still there.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was fun.
You're like experienced.
No. Just no. Oh my. Good times. I don't know.
But yeah, that kid asked me out, I think 3 or 4 times.
Oh, he was not getting the hint.
No. But then I regretted saying no. Because
Oh, come
that's what I
on.
thought of about like crying and like listening to music is because I listened to, I had regretted it. Regretted saying no. But again, like what was I going to do with him?
Yeah.
So I would cry and stare out the window.
You watch the 2 raindrops
So embarrassing.
down.
It was winter, so there was like frost. Yeah.
Oh man.
Man,
that's
I
funny.
still have though
The
the piece of
angst.
paper.
The teen angst is unreal.
I've got the piece of paper that he said, "Will you be my girlfriend? Yes or no?" And I
You're
poked a-
lying.
I have it.
You still have it.
I have it.
What?
I thought that was the first time that he asked me out, but it wasn't. It was that whole indoor recess situation. That was the first time. The piece of paper I think was the second or third. I think the second on were pieces of paper left in my locker. I have one of them.
The next piece of paper you're gonna need is a restraining order. Freaking heck, man.
He's over it.
I would certainly
Last I
hope
checked.
So. Oh my god.
Shout out.
No.
I had
honestly, I'm just too cool for people. I'm so oblivious. Everybody's in love with me. It's just a known fact. Everybody's in love with me. Everybody wants to date me, but nobody can because I am completely oblivious to the fact that people love me.
It's true.
It's so true. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was a reflection. I thought the bottle started flashing.
Yeah,
It was just the reflection.
the coconut's going crazy in there. There's no coconut in there.
There is. There's a hot bit of. There's a whole ass.
Whatever
coconut
they
in there.
use to manufacture a coconut flavor, I don't know what. which of the red dye numbers it is, but I guess it did it for you. It didn't do it for me.
I don't know.
Really
I guess-
disappointed.
I guess my taste buds are just better than yours.
Maybe.
Let me see if I had anything.
I've seen it recently, though, that piece of paper. I poked a hole in the no box. I was so angry at him for asking me again.
Oh, did I talk about Riot?
Huh?
Riot deserved better.
Who?
Spoiler alert, folks. I just finished. Not just. It was like a week or two ago, and I thought I talked about it. I think I did talk about it. Maybe it was Denali. I don't know. Anyway, I finished reading the Plated Prisoner series. Like Goldfinch, whatever. Goldfinch just recently came out, and I finished that. I'm not going to say anything other than Riot deserved better. My boy Riot deserved so much better than that. I am so upset with that ending. I'm sure most people would think the book was great, but no, Riot deserves better. Justice for Riot. I'm so upset. And then another news, the lettuce guy,
Yeah?
he said my least favorite word multiple times, and I was really upset.
Sorry.
I didn't like it. I did not like that video at all.
My friend told me that his, work... I forget what he said. His work app or something, one of the notifications is just a woman saying that word.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't know, but I
hate it.
instantly thought of you and how much you would have hated that.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. He said it, and he said it again, and then he said it again, and I was like,
You're not a fan anymore?
I am, but I just have to be careful about what he's putting on his lettuce.
You have to be...
Yeah, I have to make sure that I can see, if he starts talking about
He's
it again.
such a cutie patootie.
He's so cutie.
I love him. Luke.
For the folks who don't know,
Da Trash Man on TikTok.
yeah, no, but my least favorite word is the word for chickpea spread.
Mashed chickpeas and tahini
Yeah, I
and...
don't like it. I don't know why. It makes no sense, but I do not like the word. It gives me the same sensation that most people feel when they hear the word moist. I'm fine with moist. Do not say the name of the chickpea spread. I don't like it.
There's this comedian I used to listen to when I was in high school, and he was talking about the word moist, and he's like, girls hate the word moist. He's like, I think it's the oist part.
I mean,
It's the oist.
I don't think so, because people are perfectly fine with the word boisterous
Hoist.
or hoist the sail. Everyone's fine with that. It's the connotation behind the word. So please explain to me.
I don't have an issue with it.
I have no issue with it.
I like also dank and damp.
Dink, dank, dunk.
Stink, stink, stunk. Oh, my iPhone turned on. Oh, there's a voicemail.
From like 6 years ago, probably.
Probably.
But no, I think it's the connotation behind words that people don't like and they associate with the word.
So what's up with you and the chickpeas?
I don't know.
Do you like it, right?
I could go without it. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not like opposed to it. I don't find it like disgusting or anything. It's just the word. I don't know why. I cannot stand it. It gives me the yeah.
The I don't think I have a word I don't like. I
Well,
don't think so.
good. That's good because I have the overwhelming desire to punch people in the face when they say it, and I don't think that would be very appreciated.
I've made sure not to say it.
I appreciate that. No,
I
that's,
did make some and give you some one time, and I forgot.
Yeah.
But since then, I haven't.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, by the way.
No, I mean, that was very kind of you to give me the stuff, but just don't talk about it. And on that note, folks, that was not an invitation for anybody to say that word around me now that you know that it bugs me because
She'll kill you.
It actually makes me violently angry. It's not one of those like cute, haha, let's irritate her. No. You're asking for death. Like, it's not even.
I hate when people take, like, what you just, like, made a boundary and, like, take that as an opportunity to, like, cross it. I
Like,
hate
you're
that.
not funny, you're not cute, you're not creative. You are the worst type of person. Why would someone actively try to irritate another person? And just know, like, haha, I'm needling at them just to upset them. Why would you purposely try to upset somebody?
I don't
That's
get
my
it.
biggest pet peeve. I'm like, I just... Ugh.
I like
and
how you
that's
put
why-
emphasis on peeve. Pet peeve.
Did I? I don't even know.
It's my biggest pet peeve.
I don't know. But that's I told Natalie about because I didn't mind the fact that I was going to see a bunch of probably high school friends or whatever, because I knew the group that I was going to be seeing, and I'm fine with them. But there was one kid from my high school, and we talked about him before, like on Chaotic Energy. I made you quack out his name.
Yes.
And everything. But he was one that he is somebody that just actively finds ways to irritate people and just talk about things that he knows are going to rile people up, and just to irritate. He is the one. He's like 1 out of 2 people on the face of the planet that I'm actively rude to. I know I am. Like, he opens his mouth, I'm like, shut up. Stop speaking. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to listen to you. Stop speaking right now.
I have one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's it. He's like, I have one guy and one girl that if I ever saw her, same thing. Don't speak to me, because everything that comes out of your face makes me want to punch you. So just don't do it.
Is it the one who is too freaking bouncy?
No, she is a sweetheart.
Okay.
I am the dickwad in that situation.
I've been thinking about that story a lot lately. I don't know why. I don't think it's because I'm on Yik Yak.
Oh my.
I think about you.
The fact that you're still on Yik Yak, that is like...
It's going downhill because now it has ads,
oh.
and now all the freshmen at Cortland are on it, and they all suck. Hate freshmen. Yeah, I'm a senior who hates freshmen.
That was popular when I was a freshman in college. We're talking 9,
It's
10 years
popular,
ago.
but you know what's never going to be more popular than me is that post I made last semester that is the #1 post of all time for SUNY Cortland. Yeah, you heard it here first. Well, you heard it. Well, this is the second time I've mentioned it now.
All right.
Oh, should we?
I think
Wow.
we're like at 2 hours or something ridiculous.
It's an hour
Yeah.
20.
Hour 20. Okay. I think that's good. I also have to go to work.
Okay.
So I have to call back this guy at Honda as well. Get me my money.
That's so exciting.
Money.
Are we keeping these?
What?
The mics.
I mean, we might as well. I like the mics. I like the setup and everything. I like how it definitely cancels out a lot of the background noise.
I haven't
No
heard
other.
anything besides us.
No.
Same. For sure.
Yeah. No, I definitely like the mics. We're gonna have to play around, I think, with ARM a little bit in our setup. I mean, if we wanted to set up at a table and everything, because this chair situation is not working.
It's kind of ugly.
Well, we don't have a professional studio. If I ever get a house, I'll have a room set aside for a professional studio.
Wow.
Not really. It'll just be like
A
a
closet.
spare bedroom or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know yet. Well, I think I'll make a better conclusion when I go to post
Edit.
this and
And edit
see
it
what
and
I think of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel more professional. I mean, sort of. Our professionalism kind of fell through the cracks when it all fell apart, but
Yeah. I don't know about these arms.
they don't bend and twist the way I need them to, and they're not steady enough. But again, I think it's part of our setup. We don't. You know what it is? Dude, we're so stupid.
What?
Do you know why it's not working? And why
Why?
it would work so perfectly because it's not supposed to be sideways. It's supposed to be up and down. This is not staying because if it was upright, it wouldn't twist if it was sitting upright and vertical.
So we've got to put it on this side? You mean?
No, I'm saying we need to set it on a table.
Oh!
We need to have it upright, and then this bends down. Okay,
Oh!
hold on. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna put this down.
Well, no. Let's do it afterwards. We'll do it after.
Okay.
We'll do it
All right,
after.
we're gonna experiment. We gotta go. This was great.
We gotta go.
This was a fun time, folks. I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you enjoyed this a little bit better than normally because I hope this sounds better.
Sound quality on
Fleek.
Well, there it is. I can remember. Okay, I'm too old for this. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Talk at you next
Oh,
week. We
yeah.
forgot that. Talk at you next week or next episode or whenever. I don't know.
Next time.
Bye. Turn that off.